There is a website, you may or may not have heard about it, called Pornhub. It is a disgusting porn website. As a matter of fact, it should be illegal. I don't even know why it exists.
You may not know, although I'm pretty sure you do, why it exists. But I'm thinking maybe your ex-husband might have known. Just saying. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, claiming to be a champion of freedom of speech and an opponent of censorship, was calling for censorship. Because of course. Of course. These people, I mean, they don't surprise me, but at the same time, you know, it's just amazing the things that you hear coming out of their mouths.
And why their due process rights are being so flagrantly and horrifically violated.
This is a flagrant violation of free speech. Okay. There's a lot of hilarious details in this story, so let's get to it. Now, first of all, really? You're actually claiming that this is the first time you've ever heard of an adult website? But what's even better is actually how she claims she found out about this adult website. Here's her explaining.
But Hunter Biden used to have multiple accounts on this Pornhub pornography sex website. And these aren't accounts where he could go watch pornography. These are accounts where he posted his sex videos. Oh. Like the ones that are on the Hunter Biden laptop. This week, I found out, you want to know what? He still has an account on Pornhub where his videos are posted. It is still live and active.
Still live and active. You don't say. Did you do a lot of research for this, Marge? You know, I mean, obviously, well, did you know there were videos of Hunter Biden? Again, did you have to watch them for research? Did you do lots and lots of research repeatedly, one video after another? And therefore, that's why, obviously, that's why we have to ban the website, because I was doing too much research. I was losing so much time to all the research. Research.
Sexual anarchy.
Look, not to get into gross detail, but it sounds like somebody was having a bit of, I don't know, female equivalent here, but let's call it post-nut clarity. A little bit of a refractory period here. After doing something and then feeling a bit guilty afterwards. I don't know if that's the case, but that could be the case. Little clarity, except for instead of being clear, having clarity, it's more like shame. And you see this a lot, by the way, in religious communities. People who are, like to shame other people for having those feelings and acting on them. Well, they themselves internalize that shame. So here's the thing. I don't care what kind of videos Marjorie Taylor Greene watches in her own time. I don't care. I don't care what Hunter Biden posts. Don't care. Hunter Biden doesn't work in politics. He doesn't work in the White House. He's a private citizen. He can post whatever he wants on Pornhub. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Is that going to be a headache for his dad in politics? Well, yeah, of course. I don't know. I mean, does Joe Biden wish that Hunter Biden wouldn't do stuff like that? Yeah, probably. I mean, does that have anything to do with Joe Biden's presidency? No. No, it really doesn't. None of it does. Now, that said, if you want to make a comparison to Trump, which she, of course, does, well, for Trump, you do have the numerous rape allegations. That's a thing, including the civil trial that's currently ongoing by E. Jean Carroll, who, claims that Trump had raped her inside of a store. You also had the Stormy Daniels stuff, which is relevant mainly because he is alleged to have buried the story in order to help his political campaign. So it doesn't have anything to do with the, I guess, more salacious elements to it. But, you know, that could be considered an illegal campaign contribution. But, okay, let's get to the hypocrisy, though. Marjorie Greene, so-called warrior for free speech. I hate censorship. I hate cancel culture. Yeah, I'm for free speech. But wait, why are you trying to censor a company that is Canadian? I mean, but it's because you don't like it? I mean, sad day for you. You don't like it? Don't watch it. Wow, that was difficult. It's so easy. Just don't do it. Just don't tune in. You're not forced to watch Sexual Anarchy, okay?
Sexual anarchy?
No. In this case,
this election is about the people.
but it's not. It's not. You don't have to deal with it. You don't have to watch it. It shouldn't matter to you. Oh, but it does. See, here's the thing. People like her don't like something. They can't let it go. No, they have to ban it. And I think it's because they can't handle the temptation, you see. I think they want to ban adult films because they actually do want to look at it. And it's not like there isn't studies out there that show that, repressed people tend to look at a lot of this material. And funny enough, a lot of red states in some of the more racist areas, the type of stuff that they're looking at comes up as like Ebony, for example. The more virulently anti-trans you are, just happens that a lot of these people tend to look at a lot of trans porn. It's weird, what they're doing, because they'll go and look at this stuff and then try to pass laws against them. It's insanity. But see, they can't help themselves. And look, conservatives have wanted to ban sodomy plenty of times. And you know why? It's because they're interested in trying it or doing it. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. They ban the things that they want to do. So to help them not do it. If I can't do it, you can't do it. You're not allowed. How dare you have fun over there? How dare you do
Sexual anarchy?
But I want to do it. I want to do it. Well, if I can't do it, you can't do it. Nobody can do it. Well, that's how they think. They're obsessed. And look, by the way, it's not as if the adult film industry is great. No. There's a lot of exploitation going on in that industry. There's a lot of sex workers who face a lot of issues with unfair labor practices and in some cases, or a lot of cases, don't have safe employment. So, that's definitely a thing. There's a lot of credit card processors and banks that will not do business with people that even decide to forego that industry and set up maybe their own profiles on these many different sites, like the OnlyFans or whatever, when they do adult content. There's places that don't want to allow people to do this stuff. And obviously, all of this is in demand. I mean, there wouldn't be, so much of it around if there wasn't a demand for it. So it's all weirdo, Puritan culture to try to ban all this stuff, which is, again, perfectly fine and perfectly healthy for people to watch and consume. But now to ban it, of course, as like Marjorie Greene comes out and says, I want to make it all illegal so adults can't access it. Again, we're not talking about children. Of course, we as adults want to keep children from being able to access any of this stuff. That's not part of the conversation here. She's saying it should be illegal for everyone. Everyone. That goes against freedom of speech. It is cancel culture. It is censorship. And so Marjorie Greene, complete and utter hypocrite. How about, people on the far right just leave everybody alone and stop trying to be big daddy government. But of course they can't do that because at the end of the day, they are the ones who want to run your life.